Welcome back to OK Sydney. Today we're going to talk about how Drake is terrible and J. Cole fails to amaze me with a new album.
A new album from J. Cole
Hasn't come out yet.
It has not come out. He said after his last album,
well, he needs to hurry it
that
up.
he was taking a break, and he's taking a break.
Well, the break is over. The fans are ready.
The break is over. The break is over. Sydney, didn't you place an order through Amazon
I canceled
with
it.
Drake and J. Cole and who else was that on
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, no.
But I canceled it.
But you did like him at that moment that you did put the order in the basket.
It's not that I don't like him. I just
cart.
didn't want to get it anymore.
This is before or after you realized his album.
No, I knew
terrible.
that his album was not terrible. He doesn't have any bad albums.
But Drake does.
Yes, no. There's his 2010 albums are good.
What was your favorite Drake song?
I don't really listen to Drake enough to have a favorite song.
Okay.
So I think with Drake, people are asking, can he elevate? I mean, he's been doing the same style for a long time now.
Stop singing, Drake, please.
That singing, rapping,
Either sing or rap. Sing on all the way through. Don't rap and sing.
But that's his.
No,
That's
it's
his
not.
thing now.
It's
you
not.
expect that from Drake, right?
There shouldn't be something to expect. He needs to just stop.
Obviously,
period.
it's working. He has the sales. He has
From
fans.
OVO, not from his music.
Really,
well, I think
something's working.
Yeah, I think with Drake is an actor. I mean, you can go and check out his old TV shows, his comedy specials, and all that great stuff. So Drake knows how to act like a rapper. So we're just going to call him a singing rapper. We're going to call him a swapper. Okay, he's a swapper.
I like that.
So with Drake's new CD, hopefully he
Album.
won't do a lot of swapping. His new album, his new mixtape. Hopefully he won't do a lot of swapping on there.
He most definitely will. Anyway, that's why we just listen to Tyler, the Creator. He's the only one who can pull off singing and rapping.
Speaking of Tyler, the Creator, didn't he get a Grammy or
Yes, he
something?
did
And he
get it.
came out and said that
He's
because
not a
he won
rapper.
the category under rap, that they should come up with a new category. What do you think that
I
category
think
should
there
be
should
named?
be like an alternative category or something because he's more than a rapper.
I think there is an alternative category, isn't there?
There's a lot of
used to be.
categories. But yeah, rap has its own category. But,
At least he won. He deserved it. His
He
music
did,
is...
but I think he wants to be recognized for music outside of rap. They don't really know where to put him, so
He's under hip-hop and rap under Spotify and Apple Music, but I guess he's more than that.
he definitely is more than that. So whose responsibility is it to create a category for artists like him?
I don't know. Whoever runs the show.
Yeah.
I think, they put them in these categories so that they can have an awards banquet. Because if you ask any artist, they'll say they're unique. Don't
Right.
put me in a box. Don't put me
Well,
in this
by their
category.
music, pretty much when you start hearing the beat or the lyrics or how they're singing or whatever, what
But he's a
pop
mix
is,
of
what
everything.
R&B is, what rap is. But when you hear his music,
He's just
and
the
his
whole
type,
package.
He's a lot of different things. So
Yeah, that's Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of your
He's
favorite
creative.
artists, Sydney?
Yes.
Tyler, the Creator?
Yeah.
Who else do you like?
That's probably one of my top 3.
your top 3 are
One.
Drake, J. Cole, and Tyler, the Creator.
You're funny. Drake would never be in my top. Album-wise, maybe, but not... In general, Drake is just... He's a feature artist. He's not his own artist.
So who are the top 3 again?
This is not in any specific order. Tyler, the Creator, in the same category as Odd Future, because that's just his group that he used to have. Frank Ocean. And then it's between J. Cole and Giveon. And then groups would be Brockhampton. And I don't know. I don't really listen to groups that much. The Neighborhood, maybe.
Okay.
What about you, Dad?
My favorite artist right now? Oh man, I mean,
Don't say anything.
don't say anything cringy.
Yeah.
I mean, I like I like what these new kids are doing. I mean,
Kids?
yeah, they're kids.
They're
to me.
literally 20.
I mean,
well, that's like...
they're kids. I mean,
yeah.
not everyone's 20. I mean, that's 16, 17, 18. Those are kids to me. Especially when you start looking at the rappers that I grew up on. They're 50s and 60s. So when I talk about these new kids, 18, 19 years old, I mean, I can respect what they're doing.
Really?
I can respect what they're doing. I mean, I can't say that that's the type of music I would listen to every day. I still find myself going back to the old school with Gangstar, because I love the way Premier produces, and he tries to dabble in with some of the new artists.
Right, I've seen.
Yeah, and I was surprised to find out, like, who was it? It was DMX. DMX is doing a song with Pop Smoke. So it's just kind of like, oh, they're bridging the generations. So
Nice.
I could see them respecting that. I love the whole streaming thing, the whole direct to consumer. So no, I like the artists that you mentioned. J. Cole is reminiscent of Nas.
You probably don't even listen to Frank.
I do, because when you, I
Never
listen to him.
mind.
I mean, it's
Ooh, fancy, Dad.
Yeah,
You have an actually good taste. if
yeah.
you
I
listen to
mean,
Frank.
yeah. Hey, I try to stay relevant.
Even though he hasn't dropped an album
He hasn't
either.
dropped
Someone
an
needs to give him a ride to the studio, because it's been too long.
But see, Sydney, I think one of the things that you don't understand is putting out a CD or an album is one thing, but they're doing a lot more. So
I mean, yeah, he dropped a new song with Tyler.
Right.
No, he didn't. He dropped something with somebody lately,
Right.
recently, but not an album. We need a full
yeah, but
album.
how do you know that they're not ghostwriters? How do you know that they're not writing songs for other artists?
That's true.
Because one of the things I heard recently is, people are like, "Where is Bruno Mars? Where is Bruno Mars?"
No one really cares about him
No,
anymore.
Yes, we
they
do.
do care about Bruno Mars, because what Bruno Mars did was he was writing for so many different
Yeah.
people. So it's
So is Sia.
yeah, that
he's
takes a
Sia.
toll. That takes a toll on artists.
Everybody
So.
needs a break sometimes.
Right.
I mean, look at all these other people that are taking breaks. Sam Smith and Ed Sheeran,
Mom,
and Bruno, all these people that are on top of the world.
Sam Smith.
Are they said they came out.
Ed Sheeran. It's because Ed Sheeran got bullied off of his job. He got bullied to the
I
point
think
where he
they all
took a
need
break.
But they all need break for whatever the reason is. Everyone needs a break, because you put in all this energy, and it could be years and years and years before they have a top hit, and once one hit after the other, you get burned out. I can only imagine that they go through a lot. I mean, you can't just walk outside like you used to, and go down to the gas station. People you don't have a private life.
The real
anymore.
question is, where's Fetty Wap?
Where
is
is
Fetty
Fetty
Wap?
Oh my goodness, I don't know where Fetty Wap is, but who's the kid that the Whip and Nene kid? What?
Jail?
Yeah, I know where he is.
Oh.
No, I'm saying, what was his name?
Silento.
Silento. I know where he is.
Jail.
Is that a one-hit wonder?
Yes.
Yes,
Because we looked
definitely.
at some of his other music
Yeah.
not too long ago. Not
Oh,
very
too
good.
bad.
Yeah, he's definitely a one-hit wonder, and I think one of the things that happens to these kids, again, that they get this fame so quick, and they don't realize what it takes for the longevity, because there's not a lot of A&R happening, artists and repertoire. There's not a lot of development of these artists. I mean, it's truly a commodity. These artists are putting out songs so quickly, and it's like, if you don't have it, it's on to the next. And it's just so many artists, there's so much music out there that the labels don't take the time to really develop them. Like, if you think of a Motown back in the days,
Yeah, they're just machines for them.
Yeah.
They're like in and out. They don't care how many hit records. If you have one, hey, you're going to be on the next ride for the next one. But as soon as your sales start going down, Out with the old and with the new.
Yeah, so I think
True.
with someone like a Silento,
Silento, yeah.
you know, I think you get caught up in that because you're so big, and it's like, do I go out and get a regular job now? You know,
Right.
I need to do that, but if I do that, then people are like, hey, aren't you the guy with? Why are you working here? And I think he just
Right.
took
What happened to you?
alternative
You
means.
fell off.
Yeah, he definitely fell off, and
He wasn't ever on. Like, he was just. No one really knew who sung the song or who did it. They just paid attention to, like. I guess because it was so popular, no one really cared who wrote it back then.
right. And I think, and that was like right before the whole TikTok thing. So
That was like when Musically transitioned to TikTok.
right. So it was like right before that where TikTok just started launching artists big time, you know. And so, you know, it's definitely a commodity. But who are you listening to, Mom?
John Legend.
John Legend, number one. I like music that I can connect to, like with my soul. Whatever I'm going through or whatever I'm dealing with, I want music to connect. So if I'm happy, I want to hear something.
All his songs sound the exact
upbeat,
same.
Not necessarily John Legend all the time, but you know, I might want to hear something more upbeat. I can listen to Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. You know, I get in the car,
Megan Thee
and
Stallion,
make up my own
who's
lyrics.
also falling
Megan Thee
off.
Stallion. I can listen to all of them, but is that the type of music that I want to listen to every day? If I had a choice, if I had music in my car that I could just turn on, probably not. I like to hear soothing music that actually has a meaning behind it. John Legend I love not only because of his voice, but he writes most of his music. He really puts a lot of effort in it. I love that he plays the piano. He arranges the music. I think artists like that are multidimensional, that they can just make an impact because writing is important. Like, that's a big part of it. And when the lyrics make sense and they mean something, not just, you know, these commercial lyrics, you know, yada, yada, yada. You know, I'm talking about lyrics that really have a meaning. Those type
You did
of artists
not.
make me
That's
feel
exactly
good.
why Megan Thee Stallion is
So
falling
John
all
is
the way
always
off.
going to be on the top for me. But obviously, I'm an old school person. I grew up listening to music from Motown, from, you know, your Nana and Papa. So we used to have real albums. We would put them on a record player and actually listen to the front and back. And we would look at the lyrics on the sleeve and memorize them. We would know all of them. And then when MTV came around,
You'd watch the
videos were
video.
huge. I mean, we couldn't wait till the next video would come around for our favorite artists. So
No
I
one
can't
really
remember
cares
the
about
last
music
time I actually
video.
saw a music video, but that
Because
was
you
the thing
can't
for
now,
us.
because you never know what the music videos will show.
Right, right.
true.
Exactly. Which I can't even tell you the last time I saw a music video.
Same. Or ever was interested in watching one, because they're not really.
Yeah, who would I watch? I mean,
Really.
Yeah, I can't say that. I watch videos all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you're a
We
TV
know.
person.
Yeah, I like watching the videos. I love the way the directors, because I'm fascinated by how technology has just sort of
Of course,
changed the
Dad.
industry. They're recording at home. They're going right to SoundCloud and just making their audience there. And then now the video equipment, like some of the things I've seen you do with your video editing. I mean, years ago, not even long ago, it would take thousands and thousands of dollars
to do simple stuff
Sit
now.
down.
to do the
Video
things
editing,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. So, these directors have a lot of creativity, and now they have the equipment at their fingertips. Now, some of them, I watch them and I'm like, oh man, that's cookie cutter. Like every hood song, every
Literally.
trap song has the same trap video. It's like, okay, guys, put your shirts back on.
I know. Pick up the money off the
and
ground.
you flashing your money.
There's
you
no
got
surprises.
Give
your
the
fake
car back.
gun.
Give the rental car back.
They're spinning out and all that. It's like, okay, you're not being real creative with that. But there's, some that really look at it as an art form, the art form that it is. And so when I think of hip hop and the entire culture with rap and DJing and graffiti and the clothes and MCing, video is part of it. So, that's that art form. So I like to watch a lot of videos. I love it.
Yeah, videos are nice. Anyway, Trippie Redd just dropped a new rock album yesterday.
Who?
Trippy Red is
Who
back.
is Trippy Red?
He is from Ohio.
Trippy Red.
I don't know about Trippy Red.
Well,
Because he's not your.
He's not
he's
your
not
cup
your
of
cup
tea.
of tea.
He's not your
It's
cup
my
of tea.
Not at all.
Not your cup of tea.
It's a hit or miss. It's called Neon Shark versus Pegasus. The album cover, I actually really like the album cover.
So you like music for the album covers, not for their...
No, I'm just saying I like
creativity
the
over
album
there.
cover so far. I've only listened to like 2 songs.
Well, that's right. Now you're going back. That's back in the day. That's what pulled us to some of the artists. You know, their album covers. I remember Funkadelic having those wild album covers. The Ohio Players. You'd be like, "Oh, look at this."
You going way back.
And then they change them, and it's cool to see it.
Well, I mean, I'm going way back on the R&B side, but even with hip hop, I remember when Public Enemy dropped and they were in that studio, and I was like, "Oh," or NWA when they were looking down. It's like the album covers kind of told the story too. So.
What's your favorite album cover, Mom?
Oh, your favorite album cover. That's a good question.
Your top album cover.
Ooh, that is a good
That's a good
question.
one.
I mean, it would have to be something with Michael Jackson. I mean, Thriller.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if I have a top album cover that I can think of. It's funny because my parents had albums like all around the basement walls. Like it would just be shown, for everybody to see. But I would have to say the most memorable, not that it was special or anything, but the first time I heard rap was the Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay.
Oh.
So I just remember it being
album cover though.
Yeah, the album cover I thought it was like a turquoise.
Well, they had a sleeve for the 12-inch, and then when Sugar Hill came out with their album, it was just the name Sugar Hill.
Yeah,
Gang.
I just
it was
remember
just pretty
being
plain.
just a plain
turquoise
with their name on it,
Yeah,
and I just
definitely.
remember it being so different. We just couldn't stop listening to it. So I just remember that. I don't know if it's like famous for its actual album cover, but it would have to be Michael Jackson just because of Michael Jackson,
Right.
So my favorite album cover was from the golden era of hip hop, 1993.
The golden era.
The golden era, the golden year, and it was Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders.
I feel like you've told me that before.
When their album came out and they had all of the hip hop heads on there, and people were like, "Man, how can I get on that album cover?" And everybody's heads was on. Oh man, and the album was just crazy. And Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders, 1993, best album cover in hip hop. Anyway, I'll say in hip hop.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
I have okay. Any Kanye album covers.
Oh, okay.
I like any Kanye album cover.
Okay.
Or Operation Doomsday. That's a really nice one. I like it.
Interesting.
1999.
1990. That's what I'm saying. Wow, that was way before you. Wow.
But I have like half the album in my playlist.
Okay. So how do you
Cultured.
find? How do you find those older songs? Those
I
artists
don't know.
that they just
Recommended, I guess.
So you'll be listening to one artist and they'll say, "Oh, because you listen to this, you might like this."
Yes, and in general, I just like MF Doom.
Yeah, it's a tragedy. He's no longer with us.
I know, but I just like.
Yeah.
I listened to him before he passed.
Well, obviously.
He passed.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's sad.
So no, I mean, yeah, that's. I was intrigued to hear that. When you told me about that you were into him. I was like, wow, that was before you. And then you even talk about some of the older Kanye stuff, and I'm like, okay.
Well, because I just started. Well, I did listen to him, and then I didn't really like it like a couple years ago because I had basic music taste, like Ariana Grande.
Basic music taste.
I had basic music taste when I listened to like.
Well, how come if you want to expand on your music variety?
I'm expanding now
How come you have meltdowns when we want to play hip hop from the 80s?
because I have a different taste of hip hop.
Yeah,
than
but
you.
just because you have a different taste now doesn't mean you can't
85%
appreciate
of
where your hip hop started. You can't love this genre, this time of music, if you're not even appreciating.
I
what
barely
was
like
before
this time of music. I listen to stuff like 10 plus years back.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like newer. Like I'll save the newer albums for like once I listen.
You just
to,
don't like
the
80s
old.
rap.
Okay, some of it.
Like who?
I don't know.
Ooh.
LL
80s
Cool
rap.
J.
Yeah, I was gonna some of it.
Really?
But like,
wow, this is new.
80s rap.
no, I don't. I wouldn't listen to it like every day.
Okay.
But I like older, like 2000s and below
Okay.
albums, like old 2000s Nicki Minaj albums. She wasn't as intense as she is now, talking about the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Even though I still like her.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind, Ken, when she talks about 2000s, that's still 20 years ago.
I know.
That's like,
I know.
It's like, wait a minute, that's music that's 20 years old.
I
Literally.
know.
when
Thanks
you're
for
into that.
reminding me.
Yeah, man. That's why, I was like 1999. Like, come on, man. That's
But I guess, you get your love of music from your dad, because although I love music, I've never been so into it. And maybe it's just because it's just some music I can connect to, some I can't. I just never been into where I can just like,
It
your
depends
dad
on
just
where
talks
I'm
about,
at, really.
yeah, I remember that album cover from 1978, and
It really
I can never do
depends.
that. Like, I can never be like, oh, I remember that song from 1989, and I was here at this time when that first song, that song. Nah, I couldn't
Well, I
do
mean,
it.
it
I guess I'm
depends.
not like a real music.
Because you listen to
Right.
whatever. It depends on where I'm at.
So
It depends on where I'm at to see what to hear what I'm listening to.
yeah. So would you listen to 70s music from your grandparents?
I don't know. It depends. Like
Motown?
at school, this is the thing. And if I have my AirPods in like a class we're not doing anything, or it's like a study hall, like I'll literally listen to like stuff I would not listen to, like if I had my AirPods in at home. Like at school, at lunch, I listen to like Pooh Shiesty and Young Boy. But at home,
Shiesty.
I listen to like The Neighborhood or like Frank or Odd Future.
Just depends on your setting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'll never listen to Young Boy if I'm just sitting in the house. I'll just want to go out and run somewhere if I'm sitting in the house and listening to Young Boy.
Okay.
But if I'm washing dishes, I'll listen to, like, Doja Cat or something.
oh my goodness.
It's
oh
all
wow.
calming?
Doja Cat is not calming.
So what is it?
Like SZA, it's like the same as SZA and Janae Aiko. Like, I listen to that in the car. The car is like
So you have car music, washing,
Yes.
dishwashing music,
and then Tom
take
Odell.
a shower music.
Tom Odell is so sad. But I'm not in a sad mood. I just listen to sad music.
Does it make you sad?
No. It's fine. It's just like listening to anything
Just
else.
calming, relaxing.
Yes.
I get it.
Wow, so different music for different moods. I mean, I
Playlists.
could definitely understand that. Yeah, setting your own playlist. I mean, because there'll be times that, hey, I want to hear some old school funk, throw on some James Brown,
Shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
if I'm in the
jazz.
shower, it's been a while since I've been in a jazz mood.
Ew. Like, that's
Jazz.
coffee shop stuff.
Jazz mood. I don't know. That's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the funk, I could get into that. Obviously, old school hip hop, I can get into. And it's funny when you mention the '80s because now they're sampling,
Really? And, like, most of the
'80s
stuff.
R&B and putting it in. So I get a kick out of that because now it's not live bands. It was programmed music, and they're sampling programmed music and just keyboards and stuff like that, keyboard bass
It's like
lines and
basic.
stuff.
It's
and I'm
really
like,
basic.
wow, that's sort of come back. But no, I mean, wow, it's been a while since I've been in a jazz mood.
All right. Album with no skips.
An album with no skips. Mom, you want to start? If you had to just listen to an album all the way through.
Or an album you've already listened to with no skips.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of those. Like I said, we used to sit downstairs and wait for videos and listen to albums from the beginning to the end. Anything Whitney Houston.
Wow.
That's just the first thing that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Any Michael Jackson. Anita Baker used to be her
wow,
Rapture
there you
album.
go.
Her entire album was the best.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, currently would have to be anything John Legend. I mean,
Any album?
Any
I
album?
know his Christmas album, you have no skips. Because every Christmas we listen
every
to it with
Christmas.
no skips.
Oh, my
man,
goodness.
his first one. I don't know. I would say the first one that comes to mind would just be a Whitney Houston, Anita Baker for me. and it would be Whitney's first album, and Anita Baker's Rapture.
Yeah. Anita Baker's Rapture, definitely. It's hard for me because, I'm a mixtape type of guy. So, listening to mixtapes, and they'll have a whole bunch of different artists on there. Of course, you can just they'll take the best songs that are out and just kind of run them together. But if I had to, the last time I listened to an album all the way through, nonstop, would have to be, and I hate to say this because of how foul it was.
Foul?
Yeah, but it would have to be either Snoop or Dr. Dre.
Wow.
It was that long ago, but the production value of those albums were just amazing because the songs never stopped. Like they had the skits and it went through, and I guess I'll say, oh well, you Biggie and all that. It's like, okay, yeah, but there were still a couple cuts on there that was just like, I could do without. But yeah, I mean, that's been a while. So mixtapes kind of killed that with everything sort of running together. What about you?
Okay, it was an awesome wave for like a while, which is by Alt J.
Okay.
It's like a group. But like some of the songs are like not available in our country anymore, so I can't play them anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, who really cares? It's an album.
Okay.
TV Girls.
Wow.
You know who that is?
So not one of your top favorite artists is you would have no skips?
Because there is skips, because I just don't like their features on it.
Wait a minute, J. Cole doesn't have any features.
True.
He does that alternative
I
voice.
know.
So
Yes, there is. He had one of them, but it's not on his album.
yeah, we're talking about
that's
albums.
true.
We're talking
Yeah.
about albums, right? On his
No,
album, he does
For
not
Your
have any
Eyes
features.
Only. His non-skips For Your Eyes Only.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go. There you go. Non-skip. So you talked about having different music, when you're washing the dishes or if you're in your room or if you're in the car. Have you ever thought about making your own music?
No.
Why?
Never getting into the music industry.
I'm not asking you to get in the industry.
Well, never making music after I made Imagically when I was like 8. Never going back to that.
We might end the show with that.
We're not.
Oh, don't
When
end the
was
show
it?
with that?
When I had a snow
Imagically.
day and I had to have a school schedule.
Remind me. It's been a
Imagically. That's...
Can you even find that?
I can find that. We might end the show with that. I had a rap on that.
Yes, we know.
I had a rap. Super Dad or something like that.
Yes.
Super
I think
Daddy.
Sydney would be very successful in the music industry, writing songs. and
I
producing.
would not mind writing. I just
You
can't.
have a great ear. Everyone knows you. You're classically trained on the piano. You know music well. You play the clarinet. So I think you really would be great in that field.
Thank you, Mom.
You're so welcome.
Never thought about it that way.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, writing and producing. I mean,
That's
there's so
where the
many
money
things
is.
that you could do.
Where the money resides, where the money resides.
Yep, that's
Oh, boy.
that's money definitely is in the writing and the production side.
I
but-
definitely considered that, like, if I was just like thinking about it, but
Mhm.
I'm not really.
Yeah, the music industry, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, again, with direct to consumer and the internet and all that, it does make an easier pathway because now you can kind of collect your own numbers and come in with audience sizes, and if you don't want to take that advance, which is nothing but a glorified loan, then you can just go ahead and just support yourself. But I was just thinking about making music that you would wash dishes to. Like, not that you would put out to the public, but you say, hey, I can get on the keyboard right now and make some music that I would wash dishes to or be in the shower that I would just listen to myself and keep myself entertained. That's what I was referring to, not
Or house
It
cleaning
takes me a minute
music.
to like figure out the song isn't bad or the song is like, because I thought like Playboy Cardi was like terrible, like, but he's not that bad once I listened to him for a long time.
And that's the thing about music, because you guys are consuming so much music so fast, you really can't appreciate the artistry that goes into it. And so sometimes it takes a few listens to say,
Right.
oh, wow, okay, I get this now. And unfortunately for the artists, you know, they don't last long enough for you to get that. You know, after a while, it's just kind of like, well, move on
Right.
to the next. And then you discover it a year later or 2 years later.
Right.
Like, oh, man, that was pretty good now that I listened to it. Right?
Yeah, everything is so short-lived. If they don't catch on quickly, and it's just like any other city. You know, if you go to New York, you can hear
Pop Smoke.
all types of music that you'll never hear in this area. And if we do hear it, it could be like a year later, and they're like, "Wait a minute, they've been playing that."
That's
in
why
New
you
York for
play,
over a
what
year."
is it, Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.
There you
Keep
go.
up with all the New York hits.
Oh,
We need
wow.
some serious. We need serious
Free
radio.
advertising.
Right. That was free advertising. That's why I was a little shocked that you mentioned the station. But yeah, now there's no need for satellite
Really,
radio.
though.
I mean, everything gets
Get your
streamed now.
systems.
Yeah, they get streamed now. You know, through different services, and you can get any station, even on your smart device. Just call it out, and you
Right.
can get it, just like you were in that market.
It's true. That is true.
Per. Anyway, stream Too Fast or What You Heard by Sonder.
What in the world? What? Why are you? Someone's slipping you some cash?
No,
underneath
it's
the
an
table?
artist.
Yeah, I know, but
Money.
yeah, I mean, why? Tell me why you promoting these artists like that? What's
Because
going
Sonder is so underrated and underground.
on? Okay, and you're trying to.
Boost him because he hasn't been heard. Well, them.
Okay.
It's like multiple, but it's just Sonder
But
because
you know,
it's
there's actually artists who don't want to be that big.
so alt and underground for listening to him.
I'm not saying that Alton Underground doesn't want to, but there are artists who really just enjoy
I
it so
know.
much that that's not about being
So
a
Fago was
millionaire
like
and-
that until
you know.
like everybody started overplaying it and it got like basic.
Mhm.
So let me ask you about this group, Sydney. Since we're promoting groups and picking
Sonder?
underground, yeah. What about Black Violins?
Who was that?
It's the.
It's so alt and underground.
Yeah, see, I'm bringing this to the surface for you. So it's these guys that play the violin. One plays, they're black guys that play violin,
kids
but
with
it's
the
hip hop
braids?
too. It's
Are those the
hip-hop.
guys with the braids?
Yes.
There was a group like that on America's Got Talent, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
I know. I've heard of them down. Never
Yeah,
mind.
black violins.
Yes.
So let's bring them out. Go get some black violins.
Stream
everyone.
Stream any song by Black Violin.
Black
for clear
violins.
skin.
And I'm gonna pull up some of their songs while you talking, since you want to bring up artists. Man, Black Violins, A flat. Here we go. That's
Stream
one of their
A
songs.
flat
Yep.
by
Stream
Black
it up,
Violin.
baby. Stream it up. Go to their official website,
Period.
blackviolin.net. Now that's too much promotion there.
Yeah,
that's too
really.
much
Let's
promotion.
not. Let's cut that part out.
We can't cut it out. We podcasting.
Yes, we can.
We're
cut it
podcasting.
out.
Well, go ahead. Who you promoting, Mom? Who you gonna promote that's in the underground?
I don't know any underground artists. Sorry.
They're all above ground.
I have
Everyone's
one.
above
Oh,
ground.
who's another one, Sydney?
Stream like the entire album, Depression Cherry by Beach House.
Oh my!
It's not a sad album. It's just
The name and the title is.
do not
sad.
judge a book by its cover.
Okay.
Okay, we're not gonna do
Her.
that.
How do you find all these artists?
They're just in my.
Never even heard of these people.
None of them.
Zero.
Wow. Oh, you know what? That's a great segue. Let me see something. I'm gonna do a little quiz, and you tell me if you know some of these top artists on Billboard, Mom.
Well,
Okay.
just say the song and we'll see if we know who sings it. Okay. Say the song title.
I'll say the song title, and you're gonna tell me if you know
Yes.
who the artist is.
How about that?
Okay. And here we go. Mom, you should know this one. Driver's license.
Olivia Rodriguez.
Don't know.
Okay. That's number one song in the country. I figure I start with something
Right?
easy.
Am I right?
Yeah,
Sing
you're
it.
right.
You
yeah.
gotta sing it for me.
You
Okay.
said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
No.
Yeah, that sounds
Dun-dun.
good, Sydney.
something. Red light,
Oh, no.
stop
You should-
sign.
you
I
should've
still
stopped. You
see.
should've Stop. Okay, here we go. Save Your Tears. Same artist that made Blinding Lights.
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Okay.
That's a part of his little album, isn't
Yeah.
it?
What about? Okay, I'm gonna. You don't answer this one, Sydney, because I'm gonna give you mom a chance. Up.
If it's
Up.
then it's stuck.
Oh, Cardi B.
There
Yeah.
you go.
You gotta sing the song.
you gotta sing.
That's
No,
not the way
yeah.
that works.
What about Good Days?
SZA
Mom, are you gonna play along
or no?
no?
SZA.
No, that's the
Yeah,
artist.
yeah, she already guessed that. Okay, Body.
Body.
No, we didn't ask you to
Yeah,
sing.
no, don't sing it.
Megan Thee Stallion.
There you go. I figured you know that one. Streets.
Doja Cat.
Yep. What about?
Aren't so legit?
Oh man, I'm trying to think of something that mom might know.
She's not. It's fine.
I don't. Call you to what? What?
She has her call.
Oh, okay. So this is the last one for you since you got to go. What about Goosebumps?
Travis Scott.
Oh, that was for mom.
I wouldn't.
How was that on Billboard in 2021?
It's it's fallen, but it's still on the top.
It's because
100.
it came out in like.
Yeah, it's still in the top 100. What would mom know? Oh, Damage.
Damage would be Rihanna.
Oh, close.
Beyonce.
No, now you're getting further away. You went from Rihanna to Beyonce.
Oh,
Who is it?
I don't know.
They love her. She plays 1,000 instruments. She's on.
Her?
Yep, there you go.
I'm surprised you knew that.
Yeah. So, mom, you got another call?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to sign off.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Love you too. All right, Sydney, you think you're all that in a bag of chips plus the dip and the whip. So I'm gonna guess a couple more. Name a couple more, and you can see if you can guess them. What about? Let me go back up to the top. These are newer ones. I don't think you're gonna know any of these. Kings and Queens.
All of the Kings. I don't know who sings that.
That's the game though.
I don't know.
Ava Max.
Okay. I knew who that is.
Rockstar.
Post Malone.
No.
No. What? Different rock star?
Yes.
Trippie Redd?
Nope. The Baby.
Ew, I don't like that. Who likes him?
Featuring Roddy Ricch.
Okay, every day feels like the Baby songs.
Okay, let's see. You're doing terrible.
The same thing over and over.
The Good Ones. Gabby Barrett.
You think I know these? Like,
Okay. Well, I'll pick-
musically.
I thought you.
White
I
girl
thought you-
scrunchy.
I thought you were. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. Okay, I thought you were like a music connoisseur.
But I don't listen to that.
You don't listen to that type of music. What type of music? Oh, art. So you're not gonna know the rap. You're not gonna know all these rap charts. So
Let me.
what
listen.
about Holy?
There's plenty of songs called Holy.
Not on the top 100.
Of what category?
He's pop.
I'm not gonna know pop people.
And it was funny because he walked in on a group of people, a choir group, singing it, and they were shooting a video outside. And he was in disguise, and then he took the disguise off.
That
They were
sounds
singing his song, and he walked in on them
Oh,
in a disguise. They were
I
outside.
don't know.
Justin Bieber
Ew.
featuring Chance the Rapper.
That is such a terrible
Oh my
combination.
goodness! Oh wow! I thought you so.
Who was
Okay,
listening
so wait a
to
minute.
Justin
Hold
Bieber?
on. Here's the thing. You have a narrow listening.
Yeah, because who's listening to Justin Bieber?
Well, it's not about necessarily the artist, but the fact
All right,
that
next.
it's the okay. What about positions?
Ariana Grande.
Yeah. See, you listen to that. What about Whoopty?
CJ.
Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. You may know this one. Therefore I Am.
Billie Eilish.
See? Don't
It's
give me
'cause
that.
I have these
Don't give me
vanilla
that.
friends who
Don't
listen
give
to
me
this.
that. See, you listen to different types of music.
No, I don't like that song at all. It's quite annoying.
What about My Ex's Best Friend?
That doesn't even sound like anything
Okay.
I'd
No,
look.
I was just kind of reaching on that. Machine Gun Kelly. I thought I was reaching on that. I was reaching. Crybaby.
The Baby and Megan Thee Stallion.
There you go. It's actually Megan Thee Stallion song.
But it's
it's featuring the Baby. Yeah. One more. What about? This is
This is another reach.
I'm going to go way down on the charts and
Oh,
see.
joy.
Let's see what you got here, Sydney. Quicksand. No, that's too. Okay, forget that one. Lifestyle. You should know this one. It's a new.
Oh, then.
This guy's pretty popular online. I just thought maybe you would be into him with everything he does in social media. He's pretty active. He's pretty active in social media.
Whoever knows this,
Jason Derulo. That's his new song.
I haven't listened to
with
Jason.
Adam Levine.
I haven't listened to Jason Derulo.
Well,
since,
no, that's what I'm saying.
I was in
But
6th grade.
He's been active in social media. I thought maybe,
people are making fun of him for being whitewashed.
Well, you get to a certain point. and
Well,
then
you've
it's
seen them.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, they're kids to me. So
Jason Derulo's like 30,
he
40.
started off so young.
I know.
When he started, he was so young. So, okay, this is the last one because I didn't even know they were on the charts. Girl Like Me. I don't even know what this song sounds like. Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, that's the one with like the Spanish people.
Yeah, and Shakira. Black Eyed Peas and Shakira. I didn't even know they had a song. What are they doing? Wow. That's pretty amazing. So, we played that game where we can kind of get a sense of your musical taste, what you're into, what your friends are into, what you just will not get into. You know what? How about I do want to do one more because I want to see if you know this one. GNF. Okay. Okay, I'm glad you don't know that. I'm not even going to tell you who it is.
Who?
No, I'm not going to tell you. Polo G.
I don't.
You're not into Polo G.
No, I'm so sorry. Everybody from Brookside that's listening to this.
Yeah,
I do not like Polo G.
And I am pretty.
Little TJ's.
And I feel like I'm open-minded about music. I don't see it. The Polo G, I don't see it.
He had one,
I don't see
good
that.
song. One or two that got overplayed, but they're good.
Yeah, I don't. I gotta listen to him more. I guess.
No.
I gotta listen to him more.
Lil Durk, Lil TJ.
Yeah, Polo G. It's like, I don't know. So music has been the subject today on the OK Sydney podcast.
Yes.
And you had an opportunity to share what you like as a teen and what your parents like. And I think you were surprised a little bit on our taste in music.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little
Not
bit?
Mom.
Not Mom.
Not Mom.
John
very
Legend.
much. Yeah, I mean, same
Anita
thing.
Baker.
Same sound. Same.
Yeah. I mean, I got that. That can be good. But, I think, as you try to, I work with youth for so long.
Yeah.
So, of course, I'm going to.
Of course, you know
that.
who they are.
I'm going to get that. And then, when I'm taking you to school, before, now you get your headphones
before my
in.
AirPods. Pre-AirPod
And then,
times.
I was a DJ. So, that kind of expanded my knowledge of music.
I knew you were going to say that.
In my, in my ear. And, I know that song. That song is this song. Which I'm always amazed that when I play you the original, it just makes you gag.
Yeah,
but then when
really.
they sample it and throw a little 808 and a hi-hat on it,
Right.
now it's you love it. And it's like, But it's good to hear you're getting back into the, the 2000s,
Right.
like 20 years ago. Okay, Sydney. I'm not going to get too cringy on you. Uh-oh.
Anyway, go stream Love Yours by J. Cole.
Oh, now you got the last bit of promotion. J. Cole. It ends the way it starts. Okay, Sydney. Another episode in the books. When can they hear a new episode?
Next Thursday. Won't let you down.
Every Thursday. Check out OK Sydney, where you get your podcast.
Yep.
Everything. Everything. What to do when you don't work out very good? Don't you want it to be fixed? But you just wish for things and it never ever works. Whoa. Yeah. It don't always work magically. It only works magically. Imagically. Yeah.
Never ever fear. Yeah. Super Daddy is here. Flying across the city with the cape in the air. Yeah. Not everything works magically. No. He works magically. Yeah.
All this time, I was trying to get rid of her magically, but now I know to use her magically. Magically.